Today, I've already done my brows and I've used my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Soft Brown as per usual. I figured I just would not do that on camera because we got a lot of stuff to do today. So, first I'm going to go in with my Lorac Behind the Scenes Eyeshadow Primer. And I've not used this before, so I'm going to be kind of testing this out instead of using my Holy Grail NYX eyeshadow primer. This one's more of like a lotion feel, whereas my NYX one's like real thick and stuff, so. And this one doesn't really have a color to it, which I also think is bizarre. Okay, so first I'm going to be setting that eyeshadow primer, and I'm going to be taking 13, which is just a matte white shade, which is right here. And I'm just going to be taking that on that blending brush, and I'm just going to set everything that I just put down. Next I'm going to be taking Combust, which is the shade right next to it, and this one right here. And I'm just going to be taking that on a fluffier blending brush. And I'm just going to start putting this into my crease area just to have a kind of a transition shade. Next, I'm going to be going in with Whiskey, which is probably my favorite shade in this palette. It's this brown shade. And I'm just going to take that on a fluffy blending brush as well. And I'm just going to pop that on top of Combust. This is just going to smoke out that crease. Now with the shader brush, I'm going to go in with Radar, which is this shade right here. And I'm just going to be putting this all over my lid. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, so now with a smaller shading brush, I'm going to take High, which is this shade right here. It's like a champagne color. And I'm just going to be taking this and putting this on the center portion, like kind of making a halo effect. And I'm just going to pop it right there. Just add like a subtle difference, not too much of a difference. I'm also going to take this and put it into the inner corner. Next I'm going to go in with Dagger, which is like this really pretty blue-gray color right here. And I'm just going to take this on a crease brush, and I'm just going to pack this on the outer V and push it up into that crease and just kind of pat it around. This is just going to give you that smoked out effect. So now I'm going to flip the brush over to the blending side and just kind of blend this out. I'm going to go back in with Dagger on a bigger crease brush and just pop it in there again just to build up the color. Going back in with the blending brush and just blending it out. Now I'm going to go back in with Radar, that all over shade that I put on the lid, and I'm just going to go apply a little more towards the inner part. I feel like I lost a little bit of the brightness of it. Next I'm going to be going in with my Tarteist clay paint liner and the little brush that came with it, and I'm just going to do a cat eye. Next, I'm going to be applying some mascara before I put on some Falsies. I'm going to be taking the Maybelline, the Falsies Push Up Angel Mascara, and just applying some of this before I put on my Falsies. Lashes I'm going to be using today are the Eylure, where did I get the N at? Eylure and Lee #SoFancy lashes. Look how gorgeous these are. And I'm going to be applying these off camera. Okay, so now that I have my lashes on, I always like to go back and add a little more into like the crease area, because you can really see like where you need to smoke it out a little bit more. So I'm going to go back in with Dagger, and I'm going to put this on a fluffy blending brush, and I'm just going to pop just a little more into that crease area just to smoke it out some more. A few new products today. I have been wearing this and I'm just still testing it before I do a review, but I'm going to be using the Urban Decay De-Slick Complexion Primer. This is a shine control, pore minimizing, and mattifying. So, I don't like the texture of this, but it does a really good job of keeping your oil under control and your pores hidden. It's just when it dries, I get to move really fast, because when it dries, it's like, it's dry. So, and I like to tap it in, especially around the pores area after I kind of smooth it out, just to make sure I'm getting them filled in good. But yeah, you have to work like in sections, and I don't suggest getting it right underneath your eyes, just because it kind of sticks to your, if you have like fine lines and stuff under your eyes, it sticks to them. So I just kind of smack my face a little bit. And then I just, like I said, I blend it in, and then I go back through and pat it. You can also use a blending brush, but I'm lazy, so just use my fingers. Next, I'm going to go in with my Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream, and I'm in color Nude. Looks like this. I've really been liking this as well. And I'm going to be blending this in with my Flat Top Kabuki. This also dries fast, so I like to work in sections. So... bust out the Beauty Blender to get it under my eyes. Next, I'm going to be taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Porcelain. You guys know I'm going to use this like every single time. And I'm just going to do my highlighting. The shade is a little too dark, but I also have a little bit left of a self-tan on, so it kind of, I don't know, it kind of matches. So once I get all the rest of it on, it matches me. So I know right now it looks like it doesn't. Baking under my eyes, and this is with the Maybelline. Yeah, this is with the Maybelline one. I'm just going to use this to bake. I'm going to be taking my beauty sponge and I'm just going to place this under my eyes just a little bit. I don't like to bake too long because mine tends to crease when I do, so I literally like leave it on for a second and wipe it off. Next, I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Contour, and this is Cafe au Soleil, and I'm just going to be putting this on my cheeks as my contour. And this stuff's really pigmented. As you can see, it's super pigmented, so you don't need much, and I just kind of put it on with the brush, and then I blend it out with the Beauty Blender. To set that contour, I'm going to go in with the Tarteist Pro Glow Palette, and I'm going to be taking the powdered contour right here, and I believe this is called Sculpt, and I'm just going to take a little bit on my angled brush and just kind of set that contour. To set the rest of my face, I'm going to be taking the Wet n Wild Pressed Powder, and this is the Photo Focus one. This is the new one, and this is Goodbye Flashback, and I'm in color Warm Beige. And I'm just going to set everywhere else. Now on to blush. I'm going to be taking the Hikari blush, and this is in Tango, which is a gorgeous like pink shade. And I'm just going to take like a very small amount of this and just pop it right on the apples of my cheeks. This just gives your face a little bit of color. On to highlighter. I'm going to be taking the Tarteist palette again. I'm going to take Stunner, which is this shade right here. It's beautiful. And I'm just going to be taking this on my fan brush, and I'm just going to be highlighting my cheeks. And if you guys don't own this palette, it smells so good. And then I'm also going to take a little bit down the bridge of my nose and on the tip of my nose. And I'm also going to take this on the inner corner just to brighten that up a little bit more. Next, I'm going to go back in with the Naked Smoky palette, and I'm just going to take Radar again and take it on a crease brush and run it under my lower lash line. Mascara, and I'm just going to put a coat on my lower lashes. Now onto lips. I'm going to be taking Jordana's Sweet Cream Matte Lip, and this is in Molten Chocolate Cake. It looks like this, and I'm just going to be putting it on. And this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.